Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming. And welcome to another box opening. This is going to be a bit of a long video because what we've got, I've got a box of Throne of Eldraine, which came with one of the collector booster packs, very shiny, and I've got some extra packs that I won at the pre-release that I want to open as well. So, we have got a bunch of packs. We're going to check it out. Throne of Eldraine is a fantasy fairy tale set. It's a really cool set as far as the way it's laid out. So we're going to save our super pack for last. Put that up in the corner. And then let's go ahead and get these packs here and let's open up our box. Maybe. Oh, can I do this? There we go. Look at that. Booster packs. Oh, yes. I didn't bring a trash bag over here. This is going to be a disaster. Well, we'll deal with that later. Let's get to opening. Let's recenter up the camera. So, again, inside our booster box, 36 packs that we have here. Oh, I'm just going to get them all out of order, too. That's right. Nothing but professionalism on this channel today. I tell you what, I'm really interested to get these open. The big cards we're looking for, by the way, as we do this, ooh, I'm going to use that as a trash box. The big cards that we're looking for today are, for me, personally, I am hoping to get a bunch of the Murderous Rider. That's our goal. Ooh, we got some little bit of weird striation color effect from the Venetian blinds with no curtain in front of them. So that's going to be real good. But we're going to stick with it because I want to get these packs open. So it'll be fun. Sorry for the bad lighting today. But we'll be able to see the cards. So we'll just deposit these extra packs among everybody else. Let's get going, shall we? So it looks like we can see pretty well. I'm hoping that that's pretty good. Yeah. We should be good. Alright, so depending on where they print, some of them have the token in rare in front, and some of them have the, so it looks like these are the Japanese print, which I think is token rare. So token, oh, land. So we got a board token, got a land I don't care about. Uncommons. So we got a Resolute Rider, which is a pretty cool card, look at that. Ooh, pretty cool. Oh, that's our, is that a foil? Is that why? It doesn't look like a foil. Alright, we got a Stormfist Crusader, which is pretty awesome. I need to move these packs even farther away so I can get our piles going. Stormfist Crusaders are rare with Menace 2/2. At the beginning of each upkeep, each player draws a card and loses a life, which is pretty awesome. So it's a really good card draw engine if you're in the Rakdos, what's it called? Rakdos aggro. We got a Clockwork Servant. We got an Edgewell Keeper, Innkeeper, and Revenge of the Ravens. And then we have our commons, which I'm just going to slip through. And if you'd like to see a common, go ahead and you can pause the video. Just because too many commons, if I read them all, takes too long. Next up, why is it so hard for me to open packs, especially on video? That's the best part, is just watching me fail to do this in public. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. It's made for children to do. All right, so we have a Knight token, a pretty cool token. We got our land card and an Irencrag Pyromancer. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, it deals 3 damage to any target. Free lightning bolts, always good. Got a Wintermoor Commander. Turn into a pumpkin. There's that fairy tale feel. And we got a Tournament Grounds. Nice thing about this is that if you're doing the Knights deck, you can get it's a 3-mana land for casting Night creatures, which is pretty cool. And then we have our commons. Man, lots of, whoa! Whoa, what was that all about, buddy? Lots of craziness there. Here's the first one I think we've seen this. This is the new mechanic. So this is an adventure card. So if this is in your hand, oh, I didn't wash my hands today. Oh my goodness, I just came from the pre-release and my nails are all dirty. I apologize, folks. You'll just have to deal with it today. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. Target creature gets +2/+2 in a turn. You can cast that out of your hand. When you do, you cast it directly out of your hand, and then this goes into exile. Then you can cast the creature portion from exile anytime that you would like. So that's what those adventure cards do, if you see that mechanic pop up. Oh, haven't seen that common before. Let's keep going. Man, I'm so upset. I didn't prep at all. You can see just how excited I was to get in here and get opening packs. Like, I can't believe this is crazy. We might have to have a break in the video. It's going to bother me. But we'll keep going. We'll just keep it going. Human Warrior. A Plains and Giant Killer. So this is an alternate art rare. They have this nice kind of fairy tale look to them, which is really, really cool. But you can see here this has that adventure mechanic. But other than that, it's just really cool looking art. And then we have a Lucky Clover, Once and Future, and an Archon of Absolution, which I hated in the pre-release. Fought 2 decks that had it, and they were all just some of the worst nonsense to have to deal with. Cat, I don't know what you're doing over there, but it's not acceptable to me or anybody else on the internet. So why don't you get away with that? He's messing with the cords on the blinds just to cause a problem. I'm going to need some way to distract him from that, or it's going to be problematic. Oh, there he goes. He got bored. Or we'll see if we can't get his attention down here with a wrapper. Ooh. There's no code on this, is there? No, there's no code at all. Just an advertising card. A land and Doom Foretold. White, black, and 2 colorless. At the beginning of each keeper's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life. You draw a card. You gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Basically wipes the board and leaves you better off than your opponent. Then we have an Arcanist Owl, the Oakham Adversary, an Enchanted Carriage, and our commons. Ooh, Baked in a Pie. What a great card just for removal. Gotta love that. Again, you can see the flavor, Frankenstein's Monster. You can see the flavor in this set quite well. I think it is an amazingly well done theme for the set itself. Ooh. All right, got a food token. Oh, look at those things. Those are delicious looking. Food token, forest, and Dance of the Manse. Can you be our guest? Return up to X target artifact and or non-aura enchantment cards, each converted mana X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. I think that's pretty cool. Another Resolute Rider. The art on that is so dark. Flaxen and Shooter, a little bit of Goldilocks. And Ferocity of the Wilds. It's a pretty cool enchantment to have out. +1 and Trample. Gotta like it. And then we've got some card draw, more commons. Lots of cool artifacts in this effect too. Lots of equipment. I don't know how much of it will be, you know, standard playable, but it's really fun. Strongest card in the game. The Ginger Brute, a 1-drop haste Bomat Courier, anybody? And you can make him unblockable, except for other creatures with haste. He's amazing. There's nothing else to say. He was the backbone of many pre-release decks. Oh, really? Half this video is just going to be me not able to open packs. Goodness. A human cleric. And a swamp. And Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Basically, you spend 3 green. He comes out with 4+1/+1 counters, and when you play bigger creatures, he gets more +1/+1 counters. If you play really big creatures, he gets a lot of +1/+1 counters. Pretty good bomb if you are in green. Got a Witch's Oven. Another Wintermoor Commander. Death Touch Knight. Gotta love that. And a Fairy Vandal. And then our commons. And then the sound of the cat trying to steal wrappers off the floor because we didn't bring a trash bag with us. It's all coming full circle. You can probably hear him down here. What are you doing down here, buddy? Oh no. We're going to have to pause for a sec, folks. I can't pause the video the way this recording works. I don't have a way to stitch it currently. But somebody has made off with something that he's not allowed to have because he will try to swallow it. Man, this is the greatest opening video I have ever done. We're hitting the table. We're having to chase the cat away. You name it. It's going great. Let's keep going. All right, the Untitled Token for your exile area when you exile. Plains and a Castle Vantress. Comes in, you can scry with it. Sir Elnora, claim the Firstborn, All That Glitters, and then our commons. Again, just some great art across the board on this set. Hold! Hold! There we go. Alright, a mouse. Such a good token. Look at that thing, it's great. Mountain. Castle Garenbrig, the green version. Basically, if you have 4 mana, you can tap this and the other 4 mana to get 6 mana, which is pretty good. Heraldic Banner, Deathless Knight, Sage of the Falls, and Common Town. "13 minutes in, we're a third through." Yeah, 30, 40-minute video is what we're probably looking at. You know, the standard for these that I do. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Put the pull tab on them and make them like the Masters boosters already. Another... Oh, we got a little bump on the camera there. Another Adventure Token. Our land. And then a Ferocity of the Wilds foil. Foil didn't show up too good today. Oh! It's not foil, but that's a full art. That may be worth a little bit more money. It's a full art Royal Scion's Planeswalker. Draw a card, then discard a card for its +1. Another +1. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample. And then -8, draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scion deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. Ooh, that's pretty good. Actually, I want to go ahead and, while we're here, I just don't know on these full arts what the status of anything is. We'll just go ahead and pop that in here for right now, just to be safe. So I'm just not sure on those. That down in camera angle. Another Edgewall Innkeeper. The Bird. Mysterious Pathglider. If you're playing adventure creatures, really cool. It gives them +1/+1 counters and limited. And oh, another Baked with a Pie. Beautiful. I can't believe we got a full art in there. That's pretty cool. Who knows what you can get in these packs? That's been kind of a point of contention. It's kind of hard to tell what's in what pack with this set. And I'll be honest, I still don't fully understand. Like, I don't understand if you can get... is that a borderless, or is that... I think that's a borderless card. So, I don't know if you can get a borderless foil in your booster boxes or not, or if those are only... Oh, this is so dumb. Or if those are only available in the collector's packs. I'm just not sure. Garrick token, Forest, and an Emery Lurker of the Loch. Going to be great in EDH. Who knows in Standard right now? I mean, she's cheap to get out. You can do all kind of shenanigans with graveyard recursion on your artifacts. Overwhelmed Apprentice, Shepherd of the Flock, Commons. Man, those Borrow Witches just seem to be super common. Don't they? There's the Shrek card. This card is awful. I hate this card. Just because in Limited it means they're milling you out. And if you're in a deck that doesn't want to be milled, you can quickly see the key pieces of your sealed strategy go out the door and into the graveyard. Quite upsetting, to be honest. Human, Swamp, and Stolen by the Fae. So blue, blue. Oh, I'm just getting a mess here. Sorry, folks. This is what happens when off camera you try to do stuff when you're not looking. So blue, blue, and an X. Return target creature with converted mana costs X to its owner's hand. You create X 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. Blue flyers. Going to be there. Rampant Smasher. Cauldron Familiar. And an inquisitive little puppet. It's Pinocchio. Gotta love it. Still have not seen a Murderous Knight yet. But I'm still kind of excited about that Royal Scions. Pretty cool. It is, of course, our first mythic here. A dwarf and a land, and, ooh, the Wishclaw Talisman, which is kind of weird. So you spend 1 and a black to put it on the field with 3 counters. Then you spend 1 mana and tap it. You get to tutor for a card. But then it goes to your opponent. Now in a 2-player game, you know, you're going to get 2 tutors, your opponent's going to get 1. But in Commander, that may never come back to you. So it's great. Ooh, a Falmor Knight. Look at that alternate art. That is such a great looking card. That is so cool. It's a 1/1 Death Touch. Ah, there's Grumgully the Generous. I love this art. This is one of my favorite arts in the set. Ooh, an Empress Shieldbreaker. Look at that fancy art. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we have our commons. Ooh, Gingerbread Cabin. Who doesn't like a little bit of gingerbread? Everyone loves gingerbread. I'm going to keep putting our commons and tokens off to the side here because the stack just gets way too big for us to use, really. Alright, token, land, and our rare... Ooh! We got a foil, alternate art, Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant's cool because you can spend 2 mana to shock something, and then you get to cast a 4/3 from exile. And we got a Stone Coil Serpent, a multicolor protection from reach, trample, and comes in with a bunch of however many counters you can put mana into it. Pretty awesome. A Trail of Crumbs, Giant Opportunity, and Into the Story. And fling. Fling your enemies. Fling them right at your enemies. Don't fling your enemies. Fling your own troops. Oh, we gotta move. We're running out here. We might start flipping through the commons a little bit quicker, maybe. Token, Plains, and the Oathsworn Knight. 1 black, black. It's the Knight from my Python. Gets 4 counters on it, has to attack, and every time it takes damage, it loses a counter. Pretty awesome. Then we got a Merrilex Pixie, a Bog Naughty, and a Rally for the Throne. And then our common streak. Didn't say please. Such a fun name for a card. All right. Token. And a foil Malevolent Noble. And a Hushbringer. The 80s album art. Come to life. Stops battlefield triggers. Enter or dying. Pretty powerful. Clockwork Servant, Inspiring Veteran, and a Skull Knocker Ogre. And then, yeah, I'm going to do this because it just goes super quick. Because, ooh, this video is just going long, and we've got a lot of cards to still go through. We might start doing the Rudy way. And Mirror Maid, copy an enchantment or artifact. An Oakham Ranger, Slaying Fire, and Animating Fairy. And then we have all of your commons. Let's go on an adventure to find out what our rare is. It's another Mirror Maid. Canvas Transformation, Drown in the Lock, and Frogify. That's just a great card. Frogify. I mean, come on. That's great. And then commons galore. Commons are the reason I really don't buy boxes anymore. You'll notice you haven't seen a lot of openings recently on the channel. I stopped buying boxes because I just honestly, I don't need all the commons. They're just extra cards and they just end up getting stored. But I need a lot of cards out of this set because of rotation. So I actually don't mind right now. I got a food token. Ooh! And a Piper of the Swarm. Rats you control have menace, and you can create rats and sacrifice rats to gain control creatures. Oh, and another Falmer Knight in that cool art. Oh, I need those for my deck, and they are going to look awesome. That's pretty cool. I am pretty excited about that. What do you think? Do we start skipping the commons? I think we're just going to start skipping the commons because we don't really care about them. There's nothing in the commons that really matters that I can think of at all. Just to tell the truth. So, rat. Oh, pile's getting a little disheveled. A rat, mountain, and a rare. Well, it's a foil weapon rack. Our rare, we got the second mythic, the Cauldron of Eternity. 10 black, black, 2 less for each creature in your graveyard. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of your library. Otherwise, pay 2 life and 3 mana. Put something on the battlefield. That's pretty good. Not a bad card. And then we got our regular ones, and I mean, I just can't help myself but to flip through them. I can't help myself. I need to see all the cards. I need to know what's going on. And boom, another Iron Craig Pyromancer. I got one of those as my promo card. I was quite upset. Beanstalk Giant, Wondermare, Revenge of the Ravens. Another Gingerbrute. He is the best. Ooh, I think that gives me enough for a full set of him. I can make a deck o' Gingerbrutes. What's really great about him is that he has haste, and you have to have haste to block him if you spend mana, if somebody spends mana, so you have to run as fast as you can. You can't cast him. He's the gingerbread man. All right, Lovestruck Beast. It's the Beauty and the Beast. It's not the better looking card, but 3 mana for a 5/5, which is amazing. You can spend 1 to create a 1/1 human as its adventure, and it can't attack unless you have a 1/1 on the field. So you have to have a 1/1. That's what controls it, but pretty good. Order of Midnight, got the fancy card art. Savvy Hunter. And another Trebuchet. I have so many Trebuchets, it's crazy. Crazy. No Murderous Knights yet. Kind of a bit of a letdown. And a foil forest. Woo! A Midnight Clock. You put this out, you wait 12 upkeeps, then you get to wheel your hand, which is pretty good. Steelclaw Lance, turn into a pumpkin, and another Tournament Grounds, which is pretty hip if you're going to run a lot of Knight stuff. Now, whether or not the Knights deck, like the Mardu Knights deck, works or not is a question, of course. Black-White Knights is looking pretty good. Red-Black Aggro is looking really good, for my opinion, for the new standard. But a straight-up Mardu Knights might be great. And a Giant Killer. He can kill a big old giant with his adventure, or he can come in and tap things down, like he's chopping down their beanstalks. Calder's Gift, Improbable Alliance, and a Shambling Suit. Got to compete with those high velocity guys, the high volume openers. We have, so we have the Royal Scions again, but this time the regular version, not the, I guess, full art, because it goes all the way down, the borderless, full art, whatever they call that. Spinning Wheel, Sir Farron, and Covetous Urge. And then a bunch of commons. Oh. And we have, a foil Wolverine. But we also have, boom, another Stormfist Crusader. That is awesome. Ooh, and we got an Oakham Ranger with a cool art. Look at the art on this set. That is, oh, we got Hypnotic Spirit again. That's amazing art. They've done an amazing job. I don't think you can get special arts in commons in the packs. I don't believe. I keep grabbing 2 packs at a time. Oh! All right. Here we go. A Charming Prince. He's a 2/2 for 2. When he comes in, you can scry, gain life, or exile another creature and flicker it back on the battlefield. We have an Epic Downfall, Thunderous Snapper, and an Animating Fairy. And then again, I'm just going to look for, I'm looking to see if they have any special art there. I do like that I'm seeing that Smitten Swordsman, because I also need him for my deck. So, not doing too bad on the cards I need, except for the good old Murderous Rider. Ooh, is that a foil? That's a foil Giant Killer. And we got the Opportunistic Dragon. He's 4 mana, and he's opportunistic. As long as he remains on the battlefield, you choose a permanent, and it loses all abilities and can't attack or block. He's a 4/2 do-nothing dragon. Literally. No, he's a 4/3. I mean, he can attack. He's not terrible. A Lock Dragon, the Red Cap Melee, and another Enchanted Carriage. And no special arts. Pretty sure. Because I've seen, like, Smitten Swordsman has an alternate art style. Do all the cards have an alternate art? And maybe they show up in the foil slot? I don't know. I don't know. And knowing is half the battle. Here we have another Bone Crusher Giant. This one the regular art, not the fancy art. Or as they call him, Curb Stomp Giant. I mean, Everyone here should have seen that movie at some point. A Lucky Clover, Keeper of Fables, and Sir Karad the Bold. Sir Karad the... should just call her... light up the stage on a creature. Which is amazing. Ooh, we're at 30 minutes. We're over halfway, folks. We're getting there. On an adventure for a Sorcerer's Spyglass. You look at your opponent's cards, you name one, and they can't use activated abilities unless they're mana abilities. So if somebody's got Planeswalkers, you can hose their Planeswalker with this card. It is an artifact, so it's easy to remove. Shine Chaser, Mystical Dispute, and a Venerable Knight. Again, I'm just... no special art, so I'm thinking no. You must not be able to find the special arts on commons in these packs. I'm so sure there's a special art though for some of them. Pretty sure. Alright, we have an Veil Paladin, but what we really have is Arya, First of Locthwain. When she or another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. Pretty cool. And then we have Sir Conrad, Mad Ratter, and Deafening Silence. Oh, if you could see the piles on the right, you think these are bad. Woo! These other piles put these ones to shame. Oh man, our camera's gone all kinds of cattywampus on us. There we go. There we go. And we have a Worthy Knight. Whenever you play a knight, you get a 1/1 right creature spell. Lock Dragon, Ferocity of the Wild, Sage of the Falls. And then no special arts. I think we might actually start up a new uncommons pile there. I have a mountain of wrappers over here I gotta take care of. Here we go! A Wicked Wolf. When he comes in, it fights up to 1 creature you don't control. And you can sacrifice a food token to give him +1/+1 and indestructible. Beanstalk Giant. Move these even more. Belle of the Brawl. Great name. Righteousness. Oh, that Malevolent Noble art was kind of neat. One Ratatouille, and ooh, and there's the Smitten Swordman alternate art. I knew there was one, so you can get it in your foil spot. Cool. Look at that art. That is great. The art here is just it's next level. Ironcrag Feet. Spend 4, get 7. Cast 1 more spell. Nice little ritual there in red. A Deathless Knight, an Inquisitive Puppet. And Joust. Go for a Joust. Yeah. Man, that alternate art. I would... So they put out that thing that was... oh, the collector's edition or whatever. That's going to be like $1 million. And have one of every card, I think, in the alternate art. I don't have that kind of scratch. I ain't that rich. Alright, Sundering Stroke, 7 damage, divide as you care. If at least 7 red mana was spent to cast this spell, it deals 7 damage to 3 different tournaments. Permanents or players. That's pretty awesome. Clockwork Servant, Order of Midnight, and Frogify. Frog it up. Frogify it up. Oh, really? 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 Oh. Rapper Mountain is falling over. Alright, here we go. Another Stolen by the Fae. Ooh, that's a foil. We get another. There's a lot of foils we're getting. Foil rares. So another rare. Ah, another Doom Foretold. So that's 2 of those we've pulled so far. An Elite Headhunter and a Skull Knocker Ogre. He's here to knock some skulls. I have to look up that Royal Scions. Again, we're going to have to look that up at the end of the video. We'll see how we did when we do the money cards here at the end. Well, what do we got? We got another Worthy Knight. Oh, yeah. Got Sorcerer's Broom, Sir Alan the Loin's Claw, and another Archon of Absolution. So wonderful. I think at this point I've proven that you can't get a special art in your commons. I'll tell you what though, only 3 mythics so far. And we got the Clackbridge Troll. He's the Billy Goat's Gruff Troll. When he's trample and haste, when you play him, you give 3 goats to your opponent. They can sacrifice a creature to keep you from attacking and give you 3 life and draw cards. So it's a pretty awesome card. Pretty scary. Pretty scary. A Fireborn Knight. Into the Story, and a Glass Casket. And more baked into a pie. And 4 mana for sorcery speed removal. That's just not good in Standard, unfortunately. Great card. I mean, come on. What a great card. It bakes them in a pie. But not going to cut it. Alright, we got Gadwick the Wizened. You want to draw cards, you play Gadwick. You draw as many cards as you spend to get Gadwick. You play a blue spell, you tap a target non-land permanent. That's good times. Another Foulmore Knight, another Grumgully, and a Spectre Shriek. And no specials. You never know, there might be the one-off. Maybe they would mess up and accidentally cut a sheet so that I wound up with an extra special art. Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty. I'll tell you who knows. This Foil Overwhelmed Apprentice doesn't know, but this Gilded Goose knows. Gilded Goose. He comes in, you get a food. You want to tap him and eat the food? You can create yourself some mana. You want to make some 4 tokens? You put some mana in this guy. He poops out a golden egg. Oh yeah. Trail of Crumbs. Embereth Shieldbreaker, the regular art, and Rally for the Throne. Getting down to it. Going to get them engagement scores up. Oh yeah. People complaining about me skipping commons. Probably complaining about the video being too long. Who knows? I know who does. The Brazen Borrower does. Go on an adventure to return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hands. It's got flash, it's got flying. It can block only creatures with flying. It's a 3-drop 3/1. Oh yeah, that's okay. A fairy. Another fairy. Some beans. Fairies and beans. That wasn't really, there were 3 fairies in that one pack. What was going on there? Like a little fairy convention. We're up to 4 mythics. If we hit 5, because remember we have 8 packs that were in this that were not part of the box. If we hit 5 mythics, we'll be good. We'll be in golden. Alright, here we go. Castle Embereth comes in. If I control another mountain, it doesn't come and tap. You can give a +1 to your creatures that turn for 3 mana. If you ain't got nothing to spend that mana on, no reason there. We have seen all those uncommons at this point. Not so uncommon now, are they? I didn't think so. Oh, no table required. Play on Arena. Alright. Foil and Return of the Wild Speaker. 5 mana. You can draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control, or non-human creatures you control get +3/+3. Make the choice. Turn them into a stag. Have a human knight. Be overwhelmed. These are your choices in life, everybody. Alright. Last regular pack. Ooh, this feels a little loosey-goosey. Feels a little odd. There's a lot of space in this one. Does that mean it's full of gold? I don't know. But we have got a fairy, a plains, and there we go. There is the beautiful Noble Beast card. Look at that thing. Look at the art in this set. Oh man, they need to do this art again for something. It has just been amazing. Alright, well folks, you've stuck with me this long, which is wonderful. I want to thank you for it. Let's get our super pack opened up. So, we got 4 mythics. One was a full art, borderless, whatever they call it. One. When you buy a box, you get these one of these special packs, at least during the promotional period. Let's find out how we did. I want to be real careful because this could be a pack of awesomeness or it could be a pack of garbage. We'll find out. Knowing my luck, it's probably garbage. We got a foil baked into a pie, a foil wildwood tracker, a foil fortifying positions, a foil rimrock knight, a foil weapon rack, a foil wishful merfolk, a foil drown in the lock. Well, that's kind of a cool foiling effect there. A foil joust, a foil fairy vandal, what? We got a full art. He's not foil, but he's Garrick the Huntsman. This is another one. What's behind him? Okay, that's pretty cool. But until we see any more, oh, he's going in a thing. I think he might be worth not a lot. I mean, we're not talking. Unfortunately, this is not one of the like $100 cards that you can draw, but I believe Garak the Cursed Huntsman in Borderless catches a little bit of money. So Garak, if you don't know Garak, the new Garak, by the way, is the following. So, spend 0 to make 2 wolves. If those wolves die, he gets a loyalty counter. All your Garaks get a loyalty counter. You can also, -3 to destroy target creature, draw a card, or -6, you get an emblem, creatures you control, you get +3/+3, and have trample. So, pretty cool. We got a borderless Garak. We got a hypnotic sprite in the alternate art. True and Veiled Tree Folk. Look at that art. Look at that. That, again. Oh, they've outdone themselves. We got a Rowan, the Sparkless Spark Mage. It's not foil or anything. It's a mythic, though. I don't know, is that from the Planeswalker deck? It might be. That's not so great. And, oh, we got another, anything behind this? Oh, so we got a Stolen by the Fae, foil rare. We got another borderless card. This one's a Mirror Maid. We're going to check these out here in just a moment. Whoop, whoop. So Mirror Maid we've seen before. You can copy an artifact or enchantment. And Rowan, the Fearless Spark Mage, is a red planeswalker. She gives up to 1 target creature, gets +3 in first strike. Fearless Spark Mage deals 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn or gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Untap them and they gain haste. Basically, -9, you win the game, which is fine. So, let's see what we have going on here. Let's see here. A little bit of TCG player action. Take a look here. I don't know that this is updated, of course. We may have to update this right. Are we really going to need to update this right now? while the cat tries to get out of here. Stop trying to eat these. They're not for you. Alright, we're just downloading an update real quick for TCG Player. I want to check these prices. We're under an hour. Don't be complaining. I don't know if these will come up or not, but let's find out. So the first one is going to be Garrick, Cursed Huntsman. Why can I not spell his name? I don't know. Okay, listen. I'm going to pull it out of here and try and scan it instead. See if we can get any luck with that. We want to scan it? Want to scan it? Nope, you're going to make me type it in. Great. I know this is great video, folks. Garruk. UK. Cursed Huntsman. Borderless. So right now, the borderless Garak the Cursed Huntsman is going for $78.95 for that card. So I'm probably going to see if I can't sell that to somebody. And then the Royal Scions. The Royal Scions Borderless, $29.95. Not bad. Probably won't get that when we sell it. We'll probably find somebody to buy them for a little bit. But not bad. I feel good. I feel like we made out okay on this box. I got some cards that I want. I got some that I didn't. I did not get any Murderous Riders, which was the card that I need to get, but we got a couple others. So that is Throne of Eldraine. Pretty awesome set. Pretty cool. Go out and play Magic. Play it at your local store. Have fun and be you. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Until next time, I want to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.